Thank you so much for tuning in. This is my intro monologue, accompanied by such beautiful music. TJ is playing the music. We'll cut to him in a little bit. Right now you have to look at this mug.
I need to see where the bathroom is. Okay.
Right up in here. My green-stained teeth, because I'm drinking a spirulina-rich morning drink. I'm multitasking, but they say you can't really multitask. It's you do something, then you do something else, then you go back to the other thing, and that's what I'm doing now because I'm trying to.
Hey Andy, I'm getting a sound of some water on the microphone.
Oh, that's probably our guest.
Yes,
You just need to turn his mic down.
Oh boy, okay.
But keep playing the music, and because I'm still doing my monologue. Did you get a nice shot of yourself? Because this is TJ, who is now the Bobby Jones Orchestra. Bobby Jones is busy. He's got a real job. Also, TJ, my shot is like cut off. I don't know if you can see that my head is cut off.
Oh sure, yeah, I can fix.
Can you fix that while we
Hello?
go?
Where am I?
Oh, looks like we have a surprise guest who I've never met. TJ, do you know the name of the guest today?
I do not know the name.
Oh, hi.
Unfortunately.
Here, he's here.
Okay. That
How
should
are
be a
you?
little better.
Is Sito here? Where do
This is
you want?
very nice to. Whoops, there we go.
Where? Over here.
Okay, I'm gonna set this up, and we're gonna just see what's going on here. Okay, you guys, don't know where my musical accompaniment went. My cute musical accompaniment went. Where did my musical accompaniment went? I don't know where my musical accompaniment went. I don't know where my musical accompaniment went. I don't know where my musical accompaniment went. That's the opening song. I don't know where my musical accompaniment went. Hello, is it coming? Come on.
Yes, it's coming.
CJ, everybody seems to be very behind the 8 ball, and I think it's because they did an 8 ball last night, combined, maybe each. They each did an 8 ball because they're acting like they're out of their godforsaken frickin' minds. I don't know where my musical accompaniment went. This is our shoddy, brand new, the only thing that's good about it is it's brand new, internet show called People Alive in Malibu. With all of the stuff, let's just call it stuff, going on in the world, it's nice to be able to tune in, turn on, tone out. Tone, that would have been a nice tone there. And see people alive anywhere. But in this show, and on this show specifically, we have people alive in Malibu. Well, our guest maybe has one foot in the grave, but that's fine. That's completely fine. What is your name?
How are you, Antonio?
Antonio.
Yes.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm okay. Yes, very good for the most part. Yeah. Just doing.
For the most part.
Yes, yes.
Where are you from? You have an accent there.
Well, I'm from Colombia, but my parents, they come from different parts of the world, so I've learned a lot of different dialects for the most part.
Did your parents ever teach you how to sit up in your chair? Can you sit
That's
up
a
little?
joke, right?
Or, well, no, but maybe, maybe TJ
I
can,
can sit on my
maybe
foot.
TJ can fix your camera. You just kind of cut off there.
I'm blind.
We're a one-man production facility. That is, if you don't really count me as a man, which a lot of people don't. A lot of people say that I'm half man, half Superman.
That is something. Huh?
It is. So, Antonio,
Yes. Yeah.
like Antonio Banderas. You kind of look a little bit like Antonio Banderas.
I like from Zorro 1. I like that one.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins. Very good. Yes.
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 So what do you do? And because you come highly recommended by TJ. TJ, where did you dig this one up?
Well, I was having a slice of pizza up on Hollywood Boulevard, and this gentleman.
Wait, you can't, TJ. You can't just like meet people on the street and drag them in here. Just for the record, and no offense,
No
Antonio,
offense taken.
but for the record and for the future, like we need like the days of doing test shows with street urchins are over, and we need to have. I'd rather do a monologue for half an hour, just by myself. No offense, Antonio.
Not taken.
So I get it. You found him on Hollywood Boulevard. What do you do?
Well, I work on a farm. I have a job that is I monitor people in the fields. Make sure
What
that
were you doing on Hollywood Boulevard?
Oh, vacation.
Oh, you
Siva.
like Hollywood.
Oh, I love Hollywood. It's,
So you like this?
Yeah, it's
then?
beautiful.
Is this kind of
It's
like a
very
Make-A-Wish dream come true for a poor vagrant farmer? What are you growing out in your?
we grow candy.
Candy.
Out in Colombia. No.
Circus peanuts.
Oh, it's more like a fine powder.
Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. You. Oh, I see. Okay.
What?
You said you're from Colombia.
Yes.
Oh, so you're on vacation from Colombia here.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah. Beautiful sunshine out here. Very nice people.
It is nice. Are you? So in Colombia, you're basically a cocaine farmer.
No.
You really can't talk about it. Is that what you're saying? But basically, you harvest cocoa leaves.
Cocoa. I love cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa.
Do you? Yeah.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
That's okay. Do you? But in the form of chocolate.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. So we actually have one of our biggest products recently that I've been working on. I came here to find the people that health crazy, and I found we make a new product called Tofain.
Tofain? How do you spell that?
It's a Tofaine.
Tofain. Tofine.
Yes.
Tofain. Okay, and this is a product that you created.
Yes, indeed.
Okay,
yes.
and then what is that?
It's like like tofu, but it has it really kicks you up to the top. You know, makes you really feel something when you eat it. So next time you have a salad or something like that, a sandwich, you just have some of our Tofain, and you really feel energized, like you can take over the world.
Tofain. Tofaine.
Correct. Yeah.
So it's a cocaine tofu.
It's tofu.
With a little kick to it.
Yeah, of course.
I can vouch for the stuff. It's really good.
Okay, so how much Tofain did you guys eat last night? Like how many salads, or how did you eat it last night?
Well, there's a couple of ways to go about it. How do you?
I'm just saying specifically last night.
I had it in a burrito.
So you had a.
I like to put it in my eggs. I make huevos in the morning. I like to make.
You guys were 2 hours late to the show, and I'm going to guess it was some kind of Tofain hangover.
Well, sometimes we were working on the calm down.
Wait, you were eating a burrito on your way in, so you're still kind of like feeling the Tofain.
Well, it looks like you're working, eh? Sorry. Yeah. Cigars.
Cigars, cigarettes.
I've prepared something for you because I know that I don't really like what I do. I've been trying. I work for my big brother, and
What's his name?
his name is Carl Los, and he essentially he's the big guy. So I've always had passion for Hollywood really. I told him I was here for the Tofain. However, I have a passion. I would like to show it to you.
I can't wait.
Because America, they have people that always.
That's a little guitar. Is that a ukulele?
No, it's a Martin acoustic guitar. It's made of cherry wood. The finest of woods, they say. You would like to lick it? Oh, please, please. What do you think? It's good, right?
I don't think it's supposed to taste like cherry.
It tastes like cherry,
Okay.
because of the cherry wood.
Yeah.
This one's called Malibu. Malibu, I love you, Malibu. And I find myself in California, where Andy Dick has a show about people. Tofain, if you want to buy Tofain, call me later. It is very good. Thank you very much for that opportunity.
So, if you're just tuning in to this shit show, my name is Andy Dick, and I'm sitting here with a friend of mine.
Amigos.
We're amigos, and TJ is accompanying us on guitar, not very well. And my friend, both of them, TJ and my amigo / friend next to me, they wanted to do a show. Sit down. And they show up 1.5, 2 hours late with a character they wanted to introduce onto the show. Now I see this character is a thinly veiled way, because I wondered how you made your money, Greg. Now I see that you sell cocaine. You know that we are in a facility right now. We are in a treatment center that treats people. I might need to admit you into.
Why?
Because Greta, this character, this Antonio character, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to reach my Periscope followers. You're trying to reach people on YouTube to sell cocaine. You can't do that.
No, it's tofu. It's cocoa leaf.
Yeah, but first of all, you're not Antonio, you're Greg. Can we at least establish that, or no? You want to stay in this character? That's fine. I mean, if you need to. Yeah, that's more like it. Is that okay?
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
I don't know what you're doing either. I mean, if I told you told me that you sold drugs, but that you sold drugs in the past. Now, I didn't know you were still selling them, and now you're like making some kind of tofu cocaine. Tofu Tofain. And not only that, you're trying to sneak it into my show as a character. Antonio, this is you know how much trouble I could get? You could go to jail, but my whole studio could get shut down. You're trying to sell drugs on a show, my show, that is supposed to help people get off of drugs. I really don't. This is fucked up, to say the least.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't cry about it, but
I'm not.
Well, you're obviously crying. Which you actually go ahead if you feel like crying. You should cry because you're a fucking dick, dude. What the fuck? Why would you fucking? You know what? I want the character back. Actually, put it back on. Yeah.
Why?
Because you're the one that fucking created it. We have 10 minutes left. I want the character. I don't want this blathering, sad Greg. Put the character on. This is your punishment. This is like if I caught you smoking a little cigarette and you're 6 years old, I'm gonna make you smoke the whole fucking carton. Yeah. There's little Antonio. So my friend Greg comes in 2 hours late because he's hungover on cocaine. I'm guessing. I really don't know. They're shaking. They're quivering. Now I'm a Howard Stern and you're my little Robin Quivers. Look at you. This is pathetic. It's a pathetic attempt at a character really just trying to sell your... Does this... TJ, is this cocaine tofu real? Like, do you guys really... That's how you eat your cocaine?
Well, we got some advice that the nose gets pretty messed up, so we tried to figure out a different way to ingest it.
So you eat cocaine in a tofu base?
Yeah, the meats. They don't feed the animals right and whatever. So we were trying to stay away from that and get something just plant-based.
And the polar bears were drinking the Coca-Cola out of bottles, okay? And we decided why not make it more accessible for not bears.
Let's hear another song, Antonio. I apologize to everybody. We will, at some point, have legitimate guests, not Greta, the great cabler enabler, pretending to do
And if you will allow me to do it again, not tell it but to do this again, I will quit my job in Tofain because I feel so much pain. Again and again, I'm trying to sustain our friendship. I feel pain.
That's pretty. That's pretty. For an improvised song, that was pretty.
You know where it came from?
The heart.
You're damn right.
Your heart.
I'm done. I'm done with the Tofain. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. We're done with it.
You heard it here first.
I'm done with it. Not even
Antonio, who really is my good friend.
I am your good friend.
Well, underneath Antonio, there's Greta, and underneath Greta, there's Greg Furman, and underneath, somewhere deep inside of Greg Furman, I just learned that there's a heart. I'd prefer not to touch your cold, clammy hands. but thank you.
You look good.
So do you. So you thought you could get away with coming on the show as a character. You said, Andy, I have this great character. People are going to believe it. And you thought you could come on and secretly reach a small amount of people, less than 100. You know that, right? I only have 100 subscribers on the YouTube page. And then on Periscope, there's only always about 50 to 100 people watching. And then, but I guess, if you're selling cocaine, any customer is a good customer, right?
All the proceeds.
You can take off the cocaine, yeah.
All the proceeds go to charity.
Which charity?
All of them.
The Greg Furman Needs to Eat Soup charity?
That happens to be one of them.
You can take off your mustache. We know. So if you are just tuning in, my good friend Greg Furman, AKA Greta the Great Enabler, who set up this studio for YouTube. And you can see this, there's no point to see it live in full living, exhilarating sound and sights. There's just no point, because no matter how you're looking at this, it's a sham. You're a sham. You're a sham.
I'm a sham. Wow.
You should be. Maybe you should go do that. You should, because...
That guy was one of our biggest customers.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
He loved the Tofain. I can't remember if that guy did he beat his...
I think he beat a woman with a ShamWow.
No.
Or did he just beat her?
No, she beat him.
She beat him.
She beat him.
Good.
Sham. Wow. TJ, do you have any, since Greg's character just took a shit in the bed, do you have any song, like an original song?
Yeah, sure. I can try and whip one up for you. All right, here we go.
I don't want you to try to whip one up. Just if you happen to have one in your back pocket, pull it out and let's hear it. A real one. I don't want to improvise.
Okay.
Greta, the Great Cabler Enabler, shit pot.
My, aren't we smart? You can sure get to talking, but listen, sweetheart, I'll probably just disappoint you, but it's all I have to do is try and sleep with you.
That was it? I love it.
It's kind of a punk rock thing, it's just short.
Oh, okay. That was punk rock. Okay, so you were doing the acoustic, soft, sweet version of it, because
Yeah,
punk
I
rock.
can blast it if you want.
I would like to hear the real punk rock version of that, and maybe Greta could do a mosh pit, one man mosh pit. Yeah, something like. Well, wait till the music. Wait till the music starts. Wait for the music.
I used to windmill in my day.
One man mosh pit.
My, we smell. If you don't get to talking, but listen, sweetheart, probably just disappoint you, but it's all I have to do. Just love you.
What was that walk around at the end there?
It's the fucking walk, it's the prep. And then they do like the windmill. Kick back.
They do that.
They do the Turn around like this. That's it. It's like, better
One more
get out of my way.
time. One more.
Better get in my way.
Watch out! Take off your suspender, please. One more. One more. I like that song, and I try to keep it a controlled, maintained mosh pit.
How is that not maintained?
That was good. Do it again. Go. Where's the singing? I can't hear you. That made my day. That made my day. Come sit down. Let's round this show out. Let's pinch it off like a nice pointy turd. Because that was great. Oh, what's he gonna do? Did your mic fall off? No. Oh, that was good. Did that feel good?
Yeah.
That's what you needed to do.
I need some energy.
Now I'll touch you. You're still cold and clammy. What? That cancer really is eating you alive, too.
Everyone has cancer.
Cancer Boy is leaving us for a month. He's turning 26, and I guess if you're a Jew...
27.
Oh, he's turning 27. And if you're a Jew and you haven't taken advantage of the Come Kiss the Wailing Wall for free program, you have to take advantage of it before you hit the 27-year mark, and he's about to turn 27. So he called up the Jews in Israel and said, Jews, I'm Jewish too. Please pay for my flight and food and lodging, right? They pay for everything.
Yeah.
What do you have to eat when you're there?
Matzo balls.
Yeah. About gefilte fish, which I hear you can catch with your hands.
Really?
Yeah. In jars.
In jars, yeah. So tell us about that. Because we have 2 minutes left in the show. He really is leaving. This is we might do one more show after this and library it, and we'll air it when you're gone.
I'm so out of shape.
But you're doing fine.
He runs like 50 miles a day.
That was awesome. I love.
That was like all my rage.
Pit.
When I turned 17 or 18, we like stopped doing that, and then I just bottled up until now.
So you used to go to punk shows a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I
guess
how
you
were
could say.
staring at him. You were giving him props and pointing at him and staring, and then you looked at me as if I'm going to kill you.
Anyone near the mosh pit
Anybody
is in danger.
is in danger. Yeah, I was very worried about my beautiful orange faces the whole time. You know I was.
If anything's gonna break, it's an orange. Baby.
Yeah, and who put the rat up there? Okay.
He's okay. He's okay.
Well, I do wish you I hope you have a great trip in Israel. And when are you going to be back exactly? The date?
I'm in Israel for the first 10 days of December, and then I'll be back here early January.
Okay, start playing us out and get ready to. Yeah, actually, you should play us out.
I'll play with him.
Any minute, I'm about to say goodbye, TJ.
Okay.
And this show had some ups and downs, but I think it ended on a high note. Very, very up note. And I think we have proven once again that we are alive. We, us three, TJ, me, Greg, We are people alive in Malibu. Until next time, sayonara.